Welcome to Back from Birth, week 3. Here's your exercises for this week. Step ups. So finding a step either in your house or outside of your house. Maybe you're at a park and there's a step there. You're just going to step up onto the step and step down. Lead with one leg at once, so say right leg up, right leg down, and then swap it over and lead with your left. If you don't have a step around, you can do some high knees on the spot. Side plank on our knees. So coming into our plank position with our elbow under our shoulder, we're going to bend our knees and tuck our feet behind so it's near our bottom. From here, we're going to activate our pelvic floor and lift our hips up to the sky. So my knees are my anchor point on the ground as well as my elbow. From here, we're going to hold, maintaining that pelvic floor contraction. You'll feel this in your side muscles here in your obliques. Glute bridge. So coming onto your back on the mat, bringing our hands by our side. We're going to bend our knees so that our feet sit as close to our bottom as we're comfortable. Whilst we're in this position, we're going to think about the position of our pelvis. So if you have quite a big pelvic tilt and you're doing this, we want you to think about pushing your pelvis under. So we're activating our transverse abdominis, activating our pelvic floor, and maintaining a really neutral spine here. Whilst we're here, so I've got my 2 activations already happening, I'm going to squeeze my bottom muscles, bring my hips up as high as I can, hold for the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, and lower back down. When we're here, we're going to reset. Reset my pelvic floor, my transverse abdominis, and check that my spine is in a good position. Squeeze our bottom and raise our hips up again to the sky. Push-ups on our knees. Bringing our hands just wider than our shoulders. You'll find your comfortable position. Keeping our knees together, we're going to activate our pelvic floor and our transverse abdominis. Whilst that's holding, lower our chest to the ground. Clams. Lying on your side, you're going to do both, so it doesn't matter what side. You're going to bring your feet as close to your bottom as you can and in line with your spine. From here, we're going to tuck our bottom pelvis under so you can feel the head of what we call your femur. So your hip bone is resting on the mat here and your other one, your hand is on. From here, we're going to slightly raise our top knee and we're trying to activate the small muscles here inside of our glutes. So we're not going for a very big dramatic movement. We want to make sure, and you can pop your hand on it to make sure it's activating. Slight knee lift. It should be quite difficult because again, it's our smaller glute muscles. And by making sure that this side of our pelvis is tucked under and our hand is on top, we're maintaining a strong movement here. Side knee plank pulses. Coming into our plank position, we've got our elbow under our shoulder. Our knees are our anchor point on the ground here. We're going to think about activating our pelvic floor. And whilst we're activating that hold, we're going to come up into our plank position and pulse up and down, lowering our hips towards the ground. Maintaining that pelvic floor hold continuously throughout the movement.